to see if the 360 is going to run. Previously had a faulty starter motor, the solenoid is broken on it, so obviously couldn't use it. Massive thank you to Dylan from Rusty Inspirations for going out to my old man's and bringing me a starter motor. So let's get straight into it, eh? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the plugs out and lubricate the cylinders with some trans fluid. It's just a little trick that my dad showed me when firing up an engine that hasn't been fired up in a long time. It's just, obviously it's been sitting for a long time. Obviously won't have a whole lot of oil sitting there, so it just helps just get everything wet, moistured, well, not moistured but lubricated, and yeah, so it's not so harsh on the rings and the bores and sides of the pistons and that sort of stuff. So I'll rip them out, fill them up with some, not fill them up, but put a couple of squirts of trans fluid in there, and then we will put the plugs back in, crank it over. Sorry, we won't put the plugs back in, we'll crank it over without the plugs in it, so it's easier for the engine to turn over, with the fuel filter off to make sure it gets oil pressure. That's another thing I didn't get. I didn't grab the oil pressure gauge from my dad's house. Well, there's oil at the oil filter, it's got oil pressure, so it'll be alright. Anyways, let's get into it, eh? All of the spark plugs are out, cylinders are lubed with trans fluid. Just undo that oil filter. Oop. Undo that oil filter. Watch that for oil coming out, hopefully. We'll grab a battery. This battery has enough zubs in it to fire it up after we see if we got oil pressure. Here we go. It's not wanting to be tight on there. Battery terminal's no good. Alright, here we go. Round 2. Oh, still haven't got no oil pressure yet. We've got oil pressure. So that's obviously definitely a good sign. I might check, well, I might screw that filter back on and check to see if we have got a spark. That's another thing I forgot to check. Check that right now. If that has spark, I don't see why this won't start. Screw that filter back on, because that's the last thing you want is bloody oil going everywhere. Alright, see if we have spark now. That wire's getting hot. I haven't seen anything yet, so hang on. That's alright. Nothing else is working because I haven't got power going to the coil yet. So now we're at a small dilemma with no power to the coil. Going to see if we have spark now. Hopefully we do. If so, it means that the dizzy and coil is good. If not, it's either a coil or a dizzy. And we've got spark. So, we've got spark now, which is fantastic. So, I'll put in the plugs. I might give them a clean before I put them in. And then I might give it some fuel and see if it fires. Hopefully it does, because it'll make me feel really, really good. It's going to be loud because it comes straight out of the headers, because the exhaust is just gone because it's rusty. So I'll put them plugs back in and we'll see if it'll fire up. Yo! Welcome back. It's day 2 of trying to start the CH. I lost a heap of footage, but I set all the timing, all the plugs, made sure the leads were going to the right places, made sure it had fuel, but I reckon this engine's been hurt very badly, sadly. I'll show you in a second, but when I'm cranking it over, it's got a lot of like compression coming out of the rocker covers and that sort of stuff. So my guess is it's probably been either really hot in some point of its lifetime, or hopefully it hasn't eaten a valve or something like that. But a little bit disappointed because I really wanted to hear it run. But it is what it is. So I'll show you what I mean by it has a lot of blow-by. An awful amount, a lot of blow-by. But oh well, it is what it is, eh? I'll show you. Alright. I'll show you what I mean by it has a lot of blow-by. It might start, might not. It's tried to fire, but not very well. Well, it's the first time it's done that. I was going to show you all the blow-by it had, but I think it's want to play a different game now. Something happened with my camera just then. So it's trying to fire. I really don't know if it's going to start and want to run by itself or not. but it's hard trying to do this with one person. Really need someone on the starter motor and someone else on the carby. But yeah. Well, that's definitely a good sign. Let me just pour fuel into the bowl. And then we'll try again. See what it does purely. So I can pump some fuel into its neck. See if it's gonna come to life. Hopefully it does. It's starting to sound promising, I reckon. I'll say that's a fuck. Almost. I'm pretty excited right now, but I can say that is definitely a big success. I'm pretty happy right now. If you can't hear it or see it on your face, that's the first time I'm gonna try it again, because that's making me really happy. Doesn't sound healthy because it's definitely not, but here we go again. Well, that's pretty good. My hopes were extremely low then, but I always got smacked in the face with a fan belt. But other than that, that's a success. Alrighty, so that was extremely successful. My hopes were like right down here towards the end there. I was thinking this is going to start. But anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. I don't know what else to say apart from that I'm really happy and I'm glad it runs. Not too sure what the next video is going to be on, but there's a lot of car here and a lot that needs to be done, so I'm sure I'll find something. But other than that, thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments what you want to see and I can show you. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.